Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the commencement ceremony of the Las Vegas Academy of the Arts. The administration, faculty, and staff share your pride in the accomplishments of these young people. We are proud to welcome you to this ceremony of honor dedicated to the class of 2020.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for celebrating with us the commencement ceremony of the 28th class of the Las Vegas Academy of the Arts, the class of 2020. I'm Alejandra Castellanos, this year's student body president of the Las Vegas Academy of the Arts. We ask for everyone's attention as the Academy singers sing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rockets reclaimed their singing air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Academy singers. We wish to thank everybody for being a part of the class of 2020 commencement ceremony. Our special guest joining us is Dr. Linda Young, trustee representative from District C, School Board of Trustees. Also in attendance is Principal Mr. Scott Walker, our assistant principals, Ms. Jennifer Schuler, Ms. Susan Thornton, Mr. Josh Hager, and Ms. Sarah Robinson. We would like to thank everybody for taking time from their schedules to be with us today. I had the pleasure of serving as this year's student body president at LVA. I've conducted a lot of leadership lessons throughout my year, so it only makes sense to end my journey with a leadership lesson for you all. I'm going to ask you to participate in a little exercise, and I want everyone to participate. I've seen this done a few times, and the outcome is really telling of the group, so pay close attention. It's Simon Says. Pretty easy, right? Simon says, put your finger on your nose. Simon says, put your palm on your forehead. Simon says, make your hand into a fist and put it on your chin. Now, did you get it right? A lot of you relied on me to do what I said, but I didn't. It is not what you say, but what you do that matters. We've all had the time that we didn't meet up with a friend, finish that assignment, or go to that practice, even though we said we would. We didn't think it was a big deal, and for the most part, we didn't feel the effects of it. Little did we know that our actions impacted the culture of students younger than us, and even our friends. We can talk all we want about changing the world, doing good for the community, or getting better at our craft, but without action, nothing will change. I've encountered incredible leaders throughout my high school career, and I'm here to tell you that anyone can be a leader. Leadership is a choice. It's actively looking at the needs of others before our own. I'm not going to lie to you and say it's easy. Many of us look into the world optimistically, ready to make an impact. I'm here to tell you, change is slow. Change is consistent. You won't wake up one day to a different job, a different atmosphere, or even a different life. You won't wake up one day to loads of money in your bank account. You have to stop being a backseat passenger in your own life. Take charge of how you react to life's obstacles. While we didn't finish the way that we hoped, we have emerged from these difficult times stronger and better than we were before. If you want to see something change, then you have to be the leader for it. Find what you're passionate about and lead the great big world. Trust me, the world is bound to listen. Leadership expands far greater than our beautiful campus. Many of you are already leaders in your majors, clubs, or even friend group. You're slowly impacting the world without even knowing it. Continue to explore the impact your words and actions have on the world. My favorite quote comes from Ralph Waldo Emerson. Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. So class of 2020, go ahead and make your own path. Thank you. It is my pleasure to introduce our valedictorians and salutatorian. Mylene Grace Azumbra, Colin Bugash, Andrea Cretu, Sol Del Risco, Talia Flykop, Alyssa Godsby, Mia Johns, Justin Kaw, Ellie Grace Kay, Kenya Kelly, Trinity Lowe, Grace Pupkowitz, Olivia Suarez, Camille Teveno, Isabella Tolson, Jalissa Torres, Ismay Wong, and our salutatorian, Julia Sobrowski. Our first speaker is valedictorian Mylene Grace Azumba.
I've always thought that once I turned 18, I'd have my life figured out. But then I lost my Auntie Din in the middle of my senior year. Time cannot always heal grief. It's true. There will always be an empty space inside of me where my Auntie Din should be. And that's okay. You don't need to be complete. You don't need to have your life together. As we go to college and become adults, there will be times where you'll feel completely lost. And when this happens, go to your friends and family. Go to your classmates and teachers and instructors, because the only way to move forward is with support from those around you. I know now that it doesn't matter what you end up doing in life. It is the people who you meet along the way, the people who touch your heart. They are what makes life meaningful. So, thank you. I would now like to introduce valedictorian Andrea Cretu.
Something I discovered this year is that time is relative to how happy you are. I think we can all agree that it feels like we went to bed in August and woke up this morning on commencement day. Maybe this isn't the graduation we've seen in movies, and these certainly haven't been the last few months of high school we dreamed about forever. But if life is a series of moments, and we're chasing the happy ones, senior year, no matter how it ended, has been the most beautiful moment of my life. I'm going to miss the life-changing performances, the pianos in sunset, the way the choir room at lunch explodes with chaos and excitement. I hope that you've all found some sort of happiness that you're chasing and a dream you wish to come true. It's okay to not know every inch of the future. Stop chasing it because it's not going anywhere. The most important thing is realizing when a moment is special or when people in your life are special. My closest friends, my choir family, you've changed my life forever. I'm going to miss what it feels like to make music with you every day and all our wild adventures, whether it was caroling, vocal jazz gigs, concert days, holiday hangouts, or even the drive home. Thank you for the memories I will hold close to my heart for the rest of my life. Now it is my pleasure to introduce Sol Del Risco.
If you've ever read a storybook, I'm sure you've heard of the concept of magic lamps that grant your every desire. I wish for a perfect speech and some toilet paper. Unfortunately, magic lamps don't exist, so you'll have to listen to this speech instead. And I can't help you with the toilet paper thing. There's no need to sugarcoat it. Life is hard, and there's no magic genie to fix our problems. Instead, we must all find ways to be our own genie. We can't snap our fingers to fix our problems, but we could try to overcome and learn from them. Our generation is used to unpredictable situations, such as what we're facing today. And while we can't control everything, we can work on how we react and shape the future. We can face the darkest times and build ourselves up from the darkest places as well. Success has no singular definition. Not all of us can become Disney royalty, but that doesn't have to stop any of us from searching for our truths and making more of our dreams into realities. Thank you. Now, I would like to introduce my fellow valedictorian, Talia Flykop.
Good evening, LVA. With all the unexpected twists and turns that we've encountered this school year, it's hard not to feel like a reluctant protagonist, powerlessly swept away by a wave of rapid change. For a lot of us, school was our metaphorical safe room. Lunch and learns in the Japanese rooms and classes with the digital arts crew are some of my best memories, simply because of the communities I found there. Despite it all, I've experienced firsthand the dedication and resilience held by our class, as I witnessed my peers fall back on their arts and each other for support and expression. At last, we approach the final boss that stands between us and the rest of our lives, graduation. Realizing that it's an open world from here on out is a little intimidating, but looking back on where I've come from gives me hope for where I'm going. I mean, the fact that I'm even here must mean that my intelligence stat has increased at least a little, right? To my family, friends, mentors, and all, thank you for everything. Until we meet next, I wish you well, Academy students, teachers, and staff. It is my pleasure to introduce Valedictorian Mia Johns.
When you first meet someone, you're bound to ask the innocuous off-the-cuff question of, what's your favorite color? 29% will answer blue. How sad. 21% will answer green. Why? Unfortunately, they are all wrong. The only correct answer to this question is orange. Orange is a color, but it's also so much more. It's a fruit, a scent, a lifestyle, and the Pantone color of the year in 2019. Orange is the most versatile color there is. Have you ever tasted blue? I haven't, but I'm guessing it would be disgustingly muted, just like the color. Orange is a bright, aromatic flavor that complements everything from chocolate to chicken. It can also stand on its own as a delectable and refreshing snack, or act as a garnish to a luxurious dish. Have you ever smelled purple? Red? They aren't quite smells, so I'd be worried if you did. From the perfume of the orange blossoms to the actual tang of the fruit itself, the smell of orange is delectable from start to finish. Not to mention, orange blossoms make a lovely hand soap. Orange is a standout color. We should all live life as if we are orange because, particularly at LVA, we are all radiant and incandescent. So live life rich as an egg yolk, vibrant as a marigold, and juicy as an orange. It is my pleasure to introduce Ellie Grace Kay.
I grew up with the desire to be perfect. My parents instilled in me at a young age to never accept good enough. I fought to excel in everything, which is why I'm here today. I always wanted perfect grades or the perfect dress to wear to prom. With our current situation, I've realized that I need to be living in the moment and taking everything in. I finally learned that it's not perfection I need to be striving for, but simply happiness. Class of 2020, I challenge you to go into this next chapter of our lives doing something that makes you happy. Put your happiness first, have faith in the nature of things, and never look back. The more time we spend calculating and second-guessing our decisions, the less time we get to enjoy ourselves and those around us. Pure happiness is more fulfilling than perfection anyways. As we transition into our next steps, remember to just hold on to what makes you happy. I will always hold on to you. Thank you, LVA, for bringing me such amazing mentors and friends, and for giving me 4 years of happiness. Your next valedictorian is Kenya Kelly. We are a class full of dreams, but we all will fail at some point in achieving those dreams. We all will react in different ways. Some of us will choose to give up and call it quits. Some of us will question everything we've done. And then there will be those of us who choose to use those failures to build up strength, motivation, and determination. Those are the people who will get the most out of life. Failure is inevitable, but it is what we choose to do because of that failure that reveals who we are and what we are capable of. We can either choose to let our failures dictate our future, or we can choose to allow them to motivate us and give us the drive to work harder. We cannot let our fear of failure stop us from taking a leap of faith and reaching for the stars. It is our failures that make the victory so much sweeter and the hard work worth it. The victory that is won after much trial and tribulation is always so much more rewarding than the victory that comes without roadblocks. We need to use our failures to defy the impossible and to prove wrong to those who never believed in us. We are unstoppable if we choose to never give up. Thank you. I would like to introduce Trinity Lowe.
At the start of senior year, I was told if your dreams do not scare you, you aren't dreaming big enough. It's crazy to think that in just 4 years, we're expected to know what we want to do for the rest of our lives. But I am reminded that no matter what happens, as long as we dream big, it will be enough. Graduating as valedictorian was the biggest dream I had throughout my entire school career, and I owe it all to my family. To my mom and dad, who taught me to be independent and loving, but encouraged me to be the best person I could be. To my grandparents, who raised me to be the person I am today. Koasmida na saranghe. Thank you. I love you. To my friends, teachers, and to all that I met the past 4 years who made sure each and every one of my days were filled with laughter and love, thank you. I'm grateful I had the opportunity to meet some amazing people before the end of my high school journey. I hope we continue to dream big and show gratitude to the people in our lives who impacted us. Be kind, be selfless, dream big. Please welcome to the podium, Grace Pupkowicz.
Hello, fellow classmates, parents, and teachers. Today is the day we've all been waiting for, 13 years in the making, graduation. For 13 years, I've been looking forward to the day of high school graduation, thinking that I would finally be done learning and that I would be an adult. I've since come to realize that learning never stops and that I am definitely still a child. Although this is the end of one chapter in our lives, it is the beginning of many more. The future of this world relies on our generation because, as Barack Obama once said, quote, "Change will not come if we wait for some other person or some other time. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the change that we seek," end quote. So take that chance that you've been contemplating because our actions determine our future. Keeping that in mind, stay true to yourselves and have a great day, Academy students, teachers, and staff. Please welcome to the podium, Olivia Suarez.
Hi, most of you probably know me as Suarez. One of my most cherished memories from my time here is dancing in Marmalade, the dance drama from this year. Seeing hardworking students from all majors coming together to create the magic was amazing, and to me, it is what LVA stands for. Yes, we all studied different majors, but at the end of the day, we are one collective of artists. Think back to middle school. You may have imagined that you would be here today, LVA graduation, and maybe you didn't. But think about this. Where will you be in the next 10 years? Regardless of where you end up, I want you to remember one thing, your artistry. You may not be using it the same, but you will always have it. Be proud of that. I know I am. Find a way to use it in your everyday life, or use it as an outlet. Use it to get you from one day to another if you have to. But always remember it. And from one artist to another, good luck, Merd, and break a leg out there. It is my pleasure to introduce Valedictorian Camille Thévenot.
Hello, my name is Camille Thévenot. Prepare for a speech, using life lessons I've learned from The Princess Bride. Let me explain. No, there is too much. Let me sum up. Graduation. Graduation is what brings us together today. Graduation, that blessed arrangement, that dream within a dream. It's almost inconceivable that we're finally here. It is strange. I have been in this high school business for so long, I don't know what to do with the rest of my life. I feel like Princess Buttercup about to enter the fire swamp. Now, I won't lie. We are men of action. Lies do not become us. As we enter this new stage in our lives, we will face all sorts of trials. College, adulthood, jobs, and maybe the occasional rodent of unusual size. Life is pain. Anyone who says different is selling something. But even when you feel overwhelmed and overworked and overall completely swamped, remember that everyone here has the assets required to storm the castle and have fun doing it. Thank you. I would like to introduce Valedictorian Izzy Tollefson.
I would have liked to come up here and reminisce about how glorious the last 4 years were and that high school has been the best time of my life. But to be honest, I'm just glad this is over. I'm not going to lie. Attending an art school as a liberal arts student has been difficult at times. I have often been made to feel like a woman without a country. However, I persevered and I stand here before you a stronger person for it. It hasn't all been negative. I have made some truly amazing friends, some of whom are sharing the stage with me today. I will forever cherish their love and support. I must also thank my teachers, specifically those in the Spanish department. Had not been for Senor Troche and Senor Bautista, I probably would have dipped out of here a while ago. They have taught me so much both inside and outside the classroom, and I am forever grateful. I would also like to thank my parents for always telling me that things will get better. I still think you're lying, but this sentiment is nice. Bon voyage. Please welcome to the podium, Julissa Torres.
As Beyonce Knowles Carter once said, hello. At the beginning of this school year, we obviously didn't expect to be having our graduation like this, but here we are, face masks on and everything. It's definitely a bummer about how things went down because of everything that's going on, and we are all feeling some way about missing out on our final high school milestones. I'm sure there was one point in all of us in our high school journey where we wanted to just give up. All we wanted was our full 8 hours of sleep, and that was a much more tempting activity than enduring 7 hours of stress and work. But you know what? We're here. We're graduating. We finally got to the point that we told our whole lives that all the stress and hard work is going to be worth it. The fact that you're still pulling through means something. We are living through this time together, and if we were able to survive the drama of high school, we can survive what many call the real world. And with that, I just have 2 more words to say. Julissa out. Please welcome fellow valedictorian Ismay Wong.
Hi, I'm Ismay Wong. If I'm honest, I was this close to not writing a speech. I felt like I didn't have much to say. No world-altering advice to give as a fellow foolish 18-year-old. But I needed to show my appreciation, so thank you to my teachers, peers, and everyone who supported me. And most of all, thank you to my mom, who gave me the freedom to flourish. We've talked about this moment for forever, and it's finally a reality. I can't wait to show you what I accomplish next. In crazy ways, my success is your success. For what little advice I have, whatever happens nowadays, know that you still have control over your life and the ability to make a difference around you. Know the power of choice. It gives us freedom, individuality, and ownership of our actions. We didn't get a conventional graduation, but it's all good, because it represents us as a flexible, resilient, and unorthodox group. Please take the time to tell your people that you love them, even if you seldomly do so. They've come to celebrate your achievements up to this point. Congrats, stay safe, and good luck, class of 2020. And now I would like to introduce Salutatorian Julia Zabrowski.
Hello, my name is Julia Zabrowski. Looking back on the last 4 years, I realize that I have been in many challenging situations. Moving to Las Vegas, teaching music, living as a student in Spain, auditioning, performing juries, and participating in countless concerts, serving as the orchestra librarian and the Spanish Honor Society vice president. And now, I am here virtually, in the middle of a world-changing pandemic, talking to all of you. I recognize that all of these once terrifying moments have changed the direction of my life. They've taught me to always find the positive in every situation. I know that the next 4 years seem very uncertain. Every normal milestone has changed. Things we've heard about, seen in movies, and we're so excited for, canceled. But this isn't the end. We will forever get to tell our story as the class of 2020. And as much as it hurts that it's different, that doesn't mean we can't make it fun and memorable. This is only going to make us stronger. It is going to shape who we are and who we will become. So let us, as hard as it may be, take pride in being the class of 2020. Thank you. It is my pleasure to introduce your senior class president, Harley Salazar.
Thank you, Julia. My fellow graduates and friends, it is an honor to speak to all of you here. Many people will tell you that today is the day that you start your journey, but I think that our journeys began a long time ago. Today just happens to be the day where our paths split into 376 unique roads. We've all accomplished one of the early milestones of our lives, one that should be recognized for its immense significance. It is an act not only of our personal commitment, but also one of pride. From late nights staying up to finish that paper that is due at 11:59 p.m., to traveling around the world to perform with your conservatory. Sitting here today, I think we can all agree that high school was not an easy ride. But nevertheless, we all sit here today before our family, friends, and peers to receive a piece of paper that we have been told will open the many doors that lead us to the rest of our lives. I am here today to tell you, choose carefully. Tonight shall not serve as the end of a chapter or beginning of a road, but a launching point, projecting us to wherever our futures are meant to take us. Wherever you might go, remember that life is about constant growth, learning from each experience and being grateful for those around you who have stood by you through it all. Take a second to look around the room. Every single one of us, whether it's a teacher, an administrator, a family member, or a best friend, take a moment to appreciate them and the support that they continue to give every step of the way. I would like to thank all of you, the Las Vegas Academy graduating class of 2020, for making the past 4 years a time that I will never forget. As we continue on in our lives, let us take each new problem on with confidence. Know that we have achieved great heights and can tackle anything life chooses to throw at us. Congratulations, LVA. We made it. Thank you. I now have the pleasure of welcoming to the podium our principal, Mr. Scott Walker.
Good evening, graduates, parents, family, faculty, and friends. It is an honor and a privilege to address the class of 2020. Another year has flown by, and I am reminded just how grateful I am for the dedicated Las Vegas Academy faculty and staff and the support of parents and community. I'm especially grateful for you, the seniors, for making this year at the Academy so remarkable. One filled with accolades which have given Las Vegas Academy of the Arts notoriety as one of the best schools in the state of Nevada and the outstanding art school in the nation. Class of 2020, there are 376 of you. Each of you did what you had to do to get out of bed each day when you didn't think you could give more. You overcame the continual obstacles that adolescence hurled at you. You practiced, rehearsed, and produced your craft until it was near perfect. You immersed yourself in the precepts of our core values, the LVA way. You dazzled us when the doors opened, when the lights came up, and when the baton gave a downbeat. You shined when the audience rose to their feet. Colleges, universities, future employers, and generous donors awarded you almost $15 million in scholarships, with additional scholarship money being reported each day. The state of Nevada will add about $3 million more in Millennium scholarships. I speak for your parents and your LVA family when I say we are so proud of you. Today we are in the middle of the coronavirus pandemic, with everything shut down, people told to stay home, wear masks when going out, and almost everything postponed, events canceled. One of those events is your traditional high school graduation. Many of you have been looking forward to this since the school year started last August, and some of you have probably been looking forward to graduation since you stepped foot on campus. There have been so many events that you had the curtain drop on, including spring concerts, galleries, shows, prom, senior barbecue, and grad night at Disneyland. Added to the new challenges we faced, we learned of the passing of two of your beloved classmates. Keokiana Wood is the daughter of Tony and Bree Wood. She played clarinet in LVA's Philharmonic and Wind Symphony. She was accepted to attend the University of Arizona before she was tragically killed in a car accident on March 17, 2020. Her band director, Mr. Downey, stated, and I quote, "I will always remember her passion for music and her infectious outbursts of laughter. Sometimes I would hear it from my office when she was in the band room talking with friends, and it would always make me smile and warm my heart," unquote. I quote her parents, "We love and miss Keokiana each day. We honor her short but brilliant life and remember the pure joy and friendship she gave to so many and the music she played with her whole heart." Richard Serrano is the son of Catherine and Dominic Gentile. He played piano with Jazz 3 and with his combo. He received a full-ride tuition offer to attend DePauw University, but he slipped away in April. Dr. Merman said of him, quote, "Knowing Richard has been an honor. Throughout his struggles, the things that have always stood out the most is his kindness and his respect for others, his willingness to mentor others, his sense of humor, his talent, that sparkle in his eyes when he was happy, and that smile. Rich's smile lit up any room he was in," unquote. I reiterate his parents' plea. Please don't let our son's death be in vain. Please seek help if you know somebody that needs help. When you see someone struggling, help them. If you're struggling, don't try to handle it alone. Remember that we rise and fall as a community, and we will all be better, healthier, and stronger if we stick together. Both Keokiana and Richard fulfilled the graduation requirements of the state of Nevada and the Clark County School District. It is my honor to present these diplomas to their parents at tomorrow's parade celebration. Your educational years are perhaps the oddest set of bookends in the history of education. History will reflect that you were born in the school year of 9/11 and are graduating in the year of COVID-19. Actually, your graduation class has been shaped more by events that happened in other classrooms in this nation, Sandy Hook, Parkland, than the day the Twin Towers came down. The fire drills of my generation have given way to active shooter drills and school lockdowns for your generation. Racism, inequalities, protests, politics continue to rip us apart. Unfortunately, these realities have become a new normal for your class and others to follow. These horrific events created strength in you that you do not even realize. You already know this world can be a cold, cruel place, and you have been tough to survive. You already know life is uncertain and nothing is promised. You already know how to get around with a mask on your face. And despite all this, the innocence of youth remains in your heart. You have hopes and dreams and your creativity, and you must never let those go. One of our graduates tonight that I particularly admire is Mallory Carvalho. When I saw her winning artwork from the annual voice competition displayed at the Public Education Foundation building, I knew that she, perhaps more than most of us, understood the meaning of commencement.
Greetings to my fellow students, teachers, staff, and everyone. I am Mallory Carvalho, a 2020 photography major graduate. I'd like to speak to you as I am no stranger to this pandemic and quarantine lifestyle we are living through. The first week of my junior year, I was diagnosed with a rare form of ovarian cancer. This news changed my entire perspective on life, and I soon went from being in the classroom every day to spending my days in a cancer clinic receiving chemotherapy. Through my 3 months of my rigorous treatment regimen, I had to self-isolate myself from my friends, extended family, and society. I spent my days either cooped up in my room with the fan on and blinds closed, or asleep in a chair in the infusion suite. I saw 2 friends during those 3 months, and they had to stay 6 feet away in the chair across from me and made sure they weren't sick before even thinking about visiting me. We were supplied face masks and told to frequently wash our hands, as well as check my temperature every time I took my meds and antibiotics. This pandemic made me think back in those times, even though I am almost a year and a half into remission. This time had me realize, yet again, just how important savoring each moment in life is, and how little we appreciate the mundane things, like going from English class to anatomy, or the times you could text your friends to see who will get the lunch table before the freshmen took the table. My high school career has been one far from ordinary. I have lost friends and lost time, as well as experiences like my senior prom and grad night. Through it all, I have gained knowledge I would have never gotten without the experiences I endured with you here today. The friends, teachers, staff members, and anyone who opened their arms to me on a bad day. This includes my nurses, who inspired me to go to college, Rutgers University in Camden, to study nursing and later work in a pediatric oncology clinic. I'm so thankful to have worked with Mr. Walker, who invited me to speak to you, even if it wasn't the original speech I intended or the ideal place. To all my fellow 2020 graduates, not only do we have the greatest graduation year, we have the extraordinary strength after all the trials we have been put through. Thank you. Congratulations.
Write it on your heart that every day is the best day in the year, wrote Ralph Waldo Emerson. At first, that may seem like an overstatement, but while some days are clearly better than others, every day deserves at least the chance to be the best day of the year. That's good to remember as we celebrate this commencement. Look to start each day anew. Every day is worth living, and every day holds promise and possibility. Emerson once wrote to his daughter that while she was away at school, quote, "Finish every day and be done with it. You've done what you could. Some blunders and absurdities no doubt crept in. Forget them as soon as you can. Tomorrow is a new day. Begin it well and serenely. It is too dear with its hopes and invitations to waste a moment on the rotten yesterdays," unquote. But today you can't help thinking about the loss of health, the loss of humanity, the loss of two beloved classmates, the loss of those last few days of school, passing your yearbook around for scribbled notes and signatures, and saying goodbye to your friends and teachers at the Las Vegas Academy. I know we told you there wouldn't be a final exam, but here it is. Take the definition of commencement literally, to mark the beginning of a new life in the world. Turn those losses into experiences and memories that only you in the class of 20 can own. Use your wisdom and wit to virtually do what you cannot do physically. Look forward to the day, perhaps later this summer, when you can get together with your friends, realizing you never will take those friendships for granted again. Or never forget to appreciate all the simple things that you've been missing since mid-March. Seeing a movie, walking in the mall, eating at your favorite restaurant. Or realize how valuable this time with your family has been and how much your parents have cherished it. These are lessons some of us never learn and others learn too late in life. Whatever your hopes may be, your best days are still ahead for you. Make that the class of 2020's legacy. And now I have the distinct pleasure of introducing to you Dr. Linda Young, District C member of the Board of School Trustees. Dr. Young.
Special greetings to our parents, family, friends, and staff of the award-winning Las Vegas Academy of the Arts, whose school's theme is From Excellence to Eminence. But my special congratulations goes to our 2020 amazing graduates of Las Vegas Academy of the Arts. Enjoy the special achievement, but this is your initiation for the journey that must take you toward even greater successes. I know and I understand that you are disappointed and hurt that this pandemic with this coronavirus may have shattered your dreams, but it has not shattered you or your future. There are a myriad of issues that have caused this pain and trauma, but pain and trauma can defeat you or it can teach you. These issues are real, but there is good news. And I want to share it with you today because help is on the way. We must have leadership within this pain and trauma. You will be those musicians that will soothe those pains, and the doctors, nurses, and psychologists to heal the body and mind, and teachers to teach, and lawyers to find legal solutions. You are the help that will mend and heal our hurting world. Remember this saying, and this too will pass away. Enjoy the journey as well as the destination. When you look back on this situation, you will see that little nugget, that little gem in this situation that will mold you into a better version of yourself. Always know that we are proud of you and look forward to your future success. Remember that help is on the way, and that help is you, because you were born for such a time as this. Congratulations, Las Vegas Academy Class of 2020.
Liberal Arts Conservatory, World Languages. Abigail Biney. Alejandra Castellanos. Riley Clothier. Celia Fay. Talia Flykop. Alexia Gaskell. Gabriel Parker. Hannah Swafferman. Isabella Tollefson. The Dance Conservatory. Kylie Berger. Faith Brown. Angelia Valeri. Deanna DeCola. Ricky Edwards. Sophia Eisner. Sarah Ferguson. Zachary Freed. Sabrina Gaber. Avery Gostis. Mackenzie Hawkins. Chandler Hill. Tieran Horton. Mia Johns. Ellie Grace Kay. Rochelle Kennett. Jacqueline Kittredge. Olivia Labruzzo. Haley Landers. Vivian Larson. Madison Ray Mayall. Isabella Nichols. Gianna Onofre. Kendall Owens. Alexa Peterson. Elise Porter. Naomi Rhodes. Veronica Rivera Vonderheide. Joy Roloff. Kylie Saby. Isabella Sparks. Olivia Suarez. Devin Swain. Valeria Tang. Joseph Tiggy. Taylor Tuminia. Emily Vasquez. Hannah Wan. Marley Wetzel. Ellie White. Marie Whitehead. Hannah Wood. Music Conservatory Band. Gabriel Beaupre. Daniel Christopher. Natalie Cothran. Ait de la Cruz Ortiz. Christopher Dehoney. Isaac Del Rio. Sol Del Risco. Zoe Farrell. Cameron Garrett. Ronan Gibson. Riley Hazen. Moises Hernandez. Nicholas Jolly Pena. Kenya Kelly. Carson Kemp. Cody Kerr. Julissa Landeros, Isabella Logan, Josue Isaac Lopez, Alejandro Macias, Mallory Maloney, Maximus Martinez, Denzel Morales Rickiac, Giovanni Ortiz, Amir Owens, Leo Pascal, Grace Popkowitz, Michelle Reyes Tovar, Carlos Ruiz, Anthony Temple, Derek Wallenmeyer, Kie Watanabe, Audrey Wetjen, Keokiana Wood, Music Conservatory, guitar, Devin Balding, Ista Basso, Tasia Lynn Broadnax, Kyle Chodash, Dean Koblenz, Samuel Pfeiffer, Sergio Gamboa, Miles Gordon, Anthony Griggs, Jaden Haupt, Anthony Musmici, Seth Perkins, Lance Christian Tulau Reyes, Kieran Trinan, Paulo Dietrich Uno, Alexandria Wiest, Music Conservatory, Jazz, Zane Basquiat, Cyrus Koiko, Vaughn Eldred, Clarence Ellis, Jordan Evans, Aries Harper, Aiden Johnson, Amber Lara, Ethan Leeds, Sloan Livingston, Miles Lowry, Hunter Mueller, Natalie Nakanishi, Noah Ramos, Samuel Rossi, David Joshua Salvador, Giselle Sanford, Jonte Smith, Richard Serrano, Francesca Trottashow, Music Conservatory, Mariachi, Yanahi Avila, Ureni Avila, Roxana Chavez, Michelle Garcia, Leah Green, Evelyn Lopez Hernandez, Jorge Martinez, Ariel Perez, Kimberlyn Robles, Douglas Salamanca, Angeli Salazar Sandoval, Paula Salcido Espinoza, Lisa Torres, Jorge Isida, Music Conservatory Orchestra, Liliana Abel Suarez, Edgar Dion Alvarez, Yasmin Andara, Mylene Grace Azumbra, Isis Beltran, Addison Bennett, Haley Berg, Carolina Bonilla, Isaiah Cedric Carlos, Annalise Cartwright, Amy Coelho, Dylan Freestone, Chloe Hansen, Francis Hartzell, Catherine Heskett, Kayla Holmes, Bianca Unescu, Natiwa Canaris, Alan Neil Lalu, Austin McGowan, Jasmine Morales, Samuel Morgan, Olympia Nelson, Aiden Newman, Min Win, Adriana Orchard, Kate Jasmine Pangilinan, Angelo Sapien, Alicia Spindola, Kendall Stevens, Juliana Toten, Brianna Urena Ramos, Joanna Velasco, Ismay Vong, Grant Rich, Julia Zabrowski, Janie Z. Music Conservatory, piano, Alexandra Abby Nader, Sarah Apostle, Xavier Bodiger, Colin Bugash, Oscar Diaz, Rachel Laubach, Danielle Robles, Cameron Salek, Bryce Sowers, Camille Teveno, Matthew White, Zine Yim. Music Conservatory, vocal, Alyssa Alva, Ariana Alva, Jimena Amador Velasco, Aiden Anselmo, Vivian Arredondo Rendon, Nicholas Avery, Malia Blackburn, Isabella Brito, Kensley Buchanan, Cole Carley, Ashley Carrillo, Andrea Cretu, Kristen Dahl, Isabella de la Torre, Maylee Del Rio, Zoe Dockery, Athena Fletcher, Ainsley Frazier, Alyssa Godsby, Kira Harden James, Kanela Harper, Sarah John, Nia Jones, Nicholas Kane, Danielle Kelly, Jack Kochka Smith, Cameron Leah, Justin Lilang, Eric Linney, Max Liu, Madison McAfee, Tracy McGee, Adrian Melendrez, Dominic Melendrez, Malik Milton, Anjali Norton, Montserrat Pacheco, Pilialoha Kanehe Pai, Marissa Pancoast, Teresa Pagnon, Crystal Marie Peralta, Cambria Quackenbush, Elia Ramirez, Christian Rios, Zaria Robinson, Malaya Sankar, Leah Schnog, Brendan Smith, Alexandria Sovereigns, Joie St. Clair, Kale Tolentino, Josette Van Wee, Anthony Washington, China Whitaker, Braden Wiggett, Anthea Zander. Theater Conservatory, theater, Jada Albenito, Lauren Androwski, Aria Arshadi Cunningham, Oceana Arshadi Cunningham, McKenna Bartoli, Allison Blake, Madeline Butera, Aslin Cadiente, Kyle Carter, Taylor Cordero, Atriana Dawson, Wilson Jake Dizon, Jada Cherie Ellis, Ashley Fleckenstein, Ariana Fletcher, Gwyneth Jean Galorian, Madison Garman, Quentin Gerber, Brooke Gorman, Donovan Jones, Lana Kajoyan, Benjamin Linford, Sabrina Manesse, Azir Matthews, Mirka Mercado, Sabrina Manayan, Naeed Murphy, Miles Nelson, Trace O'Leary, Christian Ornelas, Emma Phillips, Caleb Quinn, Jordan Rashdan, Sydney Rice, Elise Rivera, Peyton Romig, Allison Rucker, Willow Seymour, Destin Shaber, Stephanie Simon, Joshua Smithline, Lauren Taylor, Lise Urano, Rebecca Villalobos, Theater Conservatory, Technical Theater, CJ Diagdigan, Sarah Diebold, Addison Di Gregorio, Andrea Gomez Patrocinio, Jacob Henniger, Maitland Holloway, Sophia Logan, Stormy Martinez Lovett, Sandra Mejia Amaya, Caitlin Owen, Marissa Weems, Talia Whitehead, Cole Aguilera, Sydney Alderman, Jorge Aponte Tivas, Phoenix Badgewell, Angela Bernal Milano, Alexandra Brame, Anastasia Courtney, Gianna Dawson, Gabriela Delgado, Arius Fafu, Ocean Fernandez, Anastasia Flannery, Jenna Flores, Kalia Forbus, Kate Garcia, Alejandro Gonzalez Perez, Ellison Gorman, Megan Hancock, Skylar Hawkins, Jocelyn Hernandez, Justin Caw, Emma Klein, Michelle Lee, Antonio Lodato, Alicia McEwen Gutierrez, Megan Macasa, Elena Moreno, Ellie Wynn, Stephanie Wynn, Amelia Ortiz, Ayana Robinson, Ariana Rodriguez, Olivia Rojas, Juan Rubio Pulido, Lydia Schoonmaker, Thea Johanna Sumampong, Cayman Taylor, Sierra Tobin, Kate Vanoy, Kayleen Zapanta, Annie Zhao, Visual Arts Conservatory, Animation, Yazareth Arroyo Torres, Chloe Bosch, Cora Sitzon, Catherine Corrigan, Lucy Liu, Dana Ross, Serenity Walker, Jaden Brooke Janus, Visual Arts Conservatory, Graphic Design, Samantha Morris, Adrian Rodriguez, Ariana Thomas, Ariel Thomas, Visual Arts Conservatory, Photography, Mia Alcaraz, Mallory Carvalho, Benjamin Gladstein, Massimo Greco, Camilla Lauso, Trinity Lowe, Sabrina Ochoa Meza, Harley Salazar, Dante Sanquist, Claire Sloan, Visual Arts Conservatory Video Production, Adrian Alvarez, Ayan Balbito, Leilani Baroga, Piper Bell, Jared Campos, Savannah Coro, Jessica Crosby, Vincente Delgado, Annabelle Abia, Austin Hamilton, Autumn Rose Koppelman, Zachary Kraus, Isaac Mejia, Logan Reed, Catherine Sanmugam, Cameron Shiel, Duncan Swaney, Brendan Tavacoli, Meredith Vital.
Seniors, would you please put on your cap with your tassels on the right side? Moms, dads, friends, and family, you would want to have your camera ready for this one.
We have one more thing to do as the class of 2020. Will the seniors of the class of 2020 please stand?
Class of 2020, on the count of three, with your right hand on the tassel, please turn the tassel from the right to the left. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the 2020 graduating class of the Las Vegas Academy of the Arts. Please check the website and your email for detailed information on tomorrow's senior parade and diploma distribution. Congratulations and good luck, and always remember the LVA way.
Hey, what's up, graduating seniors? This is Jeff Savilico. I'm a proud member of the Las Vegas Academy of the Arts Advisory Board. I just wanted to say congratulations on your graduation. The world needs you now more than ever to make your art, share your art, and go and set the world on fire!
Hi, Chris Castellanos here, horn player with the Boston Brass and graduating class of Las Vegas Academy 1996. Yes, I know I'm old, but soon you guys will be old and it will go by just like this. And you guys will be like congratulating the year 2040 or something like that. But anyway, I just want to wish you well on your next leg of your life, wherever that takes you. I'm sure that the Las Vegas Academy and all its fine teachers set you guys up for great success, and you're going to take full advantage of that. So, congratulations once again, and just have a great time and achieve your dreams. Good luck.
Hi everybody, Clint Holmes here. I have had the great occasion of working with several of you through your years at the Academy when I did concerts at the Smith Center and even right there at the Academy. I've also had a chance to work with some of you one-on-one, and I've seen the artwork throughout the years you've been there. So the first thing I want to say is congratulations, because I know how hard you've worked. The second thing I want to say is you picked a hell of a year to graduate, but you already know that. They also asked me to say something inspirational. I don't know if I have anything inspirational, but I want to tell you something I think is true. And that is, when the world goes crazy, like it must feel to you right now, the art helps. It heals, it inspires, whether it's the visual arts, whether it's the performing arts, whether it's writing. So you have all had some time to examine and experiment and grow in the arts in your time at the Academy. Take that with you. Trust it, be yourself, and never underestimate how much art means. So go to the world, be safe, be well, and again, congratulations.
My name is Sue Merman. I'm on the LVA Advisory Board, and more importantly, I work in the LVA Jazz Department. Seniors, my best advice to you is to be the same hardworking, intelligent, creative, passionate, and compassionate people that you have developed into during your years at LVA. Do that and you will accomplish great things. Congratulations.
Hey, what's up everyone? This is Bailey Munoz, the So You Think You Could Dance Season 16 winner and proud alumni of the Las Vegas Academy of the Arts. And I want to send a huge congratulations to the class of 2020 for achieving such a major milestone in your life. Know that I'm extremely proud, and please don't let this stop you from celebrating this moment because you've all earned it. There's nothing like graduating high school and receiving your diploma. And as you guys enter a new and exciting chapter in your life, know that with hard work and determination, you are the captain of your ship and the master of your fate. Congratulations to the class of 2020. Love y'all.
The following video is a gift from the LVA Choir alumni to the senior class of 2020. Through these difficult times, we encourage you to remember that you will never walk alone. Enjoy.
When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high, and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm is a golden sky, and a sweet silver song
We can get through this together. I love you guys. Stay strong.